Y'all, I'm so excited. Okay, so let's do this. Um, I'm trying to calm myself down. I'm so excited. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. Thanks for tuning in to Callie's Homesteading with Pooh Bear. It's your girl Pooh Bear. I'm running late today because I knew that I was going to be going to get my babies today. So I rearranged my schedule again so that I could get what I needed to get done. I am on my way to Tractor Supply. Yes, I'm on my way to Tractor Supply so that I can go ahead and get my new chickie poos. Going to get my chickie poos and my little ducklings. If they had turkeys, I'd get them too, but they don't. But that's okay because I ordered some. So they will be hatching the beginning of May. We're getting the heritage variety. We're getting a straight run of 10 of the artesian gold. Those are the ones we had last year. Who's that? Hey, Healthy G Mom. Oh, girl, we survived the blizzard. I know you guys got the rain, but we got all the snow. Like, and you know I live at the bottom of Big Bear, right in the back of Big Bear. So we got all the snow. Much love to you and respect. I love you. I'll be singing your theme song. My kids be laughing at me. I just out of nowhere, I'd be like, welcome to Healthy Gmas. Ooh. They be laughing at me, but I love it. I love it. It's so unique. I love it. But I'm on my way to go get my little chickie poos. Now, the last time I left and I took everybody with me, we did a little field trip to the local hatchery. It was so crazy, G-Mom, because they told me, okay, so they had told me that the chicks were going to be in that day. They opened at 8 o'clock. I had no idea that if I got there at, I think I got there like 8:20. The lady was like, I just got the last 10. I was like, how many did you have? She was like, 250. Now, the first time, 2 weeks prior, they had gotten 300, and they sold out in less than 2. Am I straight or am I sideways? Because I mess it up sometimes. I'll start off sideways until y'all let me know that I'm sideways. Am I sideways? Or can you see me straight? Hopefully. Oh, I'm on the 15. Yeah. So that's the thing. A lot of people. All right, good. I'm straight. Good. A lot of people are going back to how it used to be, where everybody was self-sufficient and independent. And I don't know how long we're going to be able to do this, but I mean, we're going to do it while we can. It's so important to me to just make sure that my family is straight. And if I can help others along the way, then I will, you know? So, yeah, I live off of the 15, like by Bear Valley, or you could do Maine, you could do Bear Valley, or D. Any of those will get you by me. Yeah, because I mean, it's difficult because we have been so used to just being able to go to the grocery store and buy whatever we wanted, and it was normally reasonably priced, and we were okay. But now things are in such an uproar. It's like even if they do have it, can you afford it? And so it's like you gotta take matters into your own hands. Okay, Sierra. Okay, gotcha, gotcha. Yep, know where that is. But the last time I went, I was so mad because I had been waiting. Like the first time they had got their chicks in, I was kind of like, I don't really want to get their chicks because they had went up on the price. Like last year, I was paying $5.50.
Incoming call. Press U connect phone button to answer.
And I had received. I think it was like, wait, what did I get? Like 16, 20, I don't know. But I had got the last batch that they had for the year. And so now they're in the little coop. But I had been waiting. Every time I would come up here to, get supplies and stuff, I'm like, okay, what day? And so she was like, okay, well, they're going to be here like, I think it was like the 24th or something like that. So I was like, okay. So no, it wasn't the 24th. It was like probably the 4th. I can't remember. But this is going to be the third ones that they get because they come bi-weekly. So when I got there the last time, no, the first time I was like, I can just order them from Tractor Supply. It'll be cheaper. I'm not going to do that. And so I was like jaded. Like, well, not jaded, but I was feeling myself. I was jaded. I was like, man, they cost too much. I'm not getting that. I'm good. Right? Man, please. I was like on Tractor Supply and you couldn't get nothing. Everything was like sold out. I was like, wait, what? Everything is sold out? It's sold out. So then I'm calling Hoover Hatchery because when you get your chicks from Tractor Supply, they come from Hoover Hatchery. So I'm calling Hoover Hatchery like, hello, what's going on? They're like, oh, it's such a demand right now with all of the, America trying to raise their own. So it's a shortage. And a lot of that has to do with the price of eggs. So I was like, oh, okay. So everything is on back order. Hoover Hatchery, everything is on back order. So I'm like, dang. I guess I am going to have to go ahead and go to the local feed store and get my chicks. So then I'm like, okay, this is the day. So then I'm doing this video and I'm like, we're going to go get these chicks. And it was like 8:20. Sold out. 250. The first time there was 300, sold out less than 2 hours. This time they sold out in less than 20 minutes. They opened at 8 o'clock. She said that there was a guy there that had been waiting since 6 o'clock. But the good part about it was they were only allowing you to purchase 10. And everybody knows 10 is not the happy number for me. Like, I'm coming to get them. So at $6 a pop, that would have been $60 for just 10 regular chicks, not like a special breed or anything. So I was like, man, I was kind of happy that I dodged that bullet. But then again, I was like, but it doesn't really matter because they all are female. So I would be able to, get different breeds. And I love having a plethora of different types of birds. Like, I love that. And so I love getting different color eggs. We get speckled eggs. Like, I'm like, our eggs, some of our eggs have freckles. It's so cute to me. We get green, well, we don't get green eggs anymore, but we will be with the new ones that are coming in a few months. But we used to, the first flock we had green eggs, we had those blue eggs, and we right now we get a lot of different varieties. We get white, we get these extra large eggs that are like really big. I'm editing the video right now, and I'll show you guys the difference between the regular white leghorn egg versus this. I don't know if it's I don't know what bird is producing this egg. I gotta figure it out because they are huge and they are so yummy. Oh my goodness. We are at the Apple Valley Tractor Supply. So where do you have to go to get them? So like today, I am going to Tractor Supply. I called, I've been bugging these people because they don't know the day or the time that they're going to receive them. So it's kind of like they're supposed to get two shipments a week. Tractor Supply is supposed to get two shipments a week. But they don't know when they're going to come. They have to wait for the post office to call them and tell them. Yes, I stay messed up. So it doesn't look like it's too crowded, but let's go see. We can get, and we might have to the other Tractor Supply in Hesperia. Let's get a basket. So what I wound up doing is I kept waiting with with Tractor Supply. Hello. Thank you. I had to keep waiting until they posted. And so then I started getting them from Tractor Supply. I hear chirps. Okay, here we go. So they have the blue Australorp and the Bantams. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to put the phone down. Oh, you have some, I can't see what they are. And then we have ducks, and we're getting them. Oh, yes, we are. Can you see? Okay, let me try to find somebody. Excuse me. Hi. Can you let someone know that I want to get birds? Thank you. All right, you guys. It's about to go down. Bear is about to get what she has been. How are you today? I'm doing good. Okay. Now the only problem, they have, okay, so those are Turkins and Wilbur. I don't know about the Wilbur. Oh, okay. I wish they told us. Oh, okay, good. The Wilbur are female only, so that's good. Look at them. You hear them, you see them. They're cold. They need to have that heat map down a little bit more because they're cold. The only difference really in what type of bird you get is the color of the egg, the size of the egg, and the amount of eggs that the bird produces. Now, when you go past that, hi, you know I've been calling y'all, bugging y'all, bugging y'all, bugging y'all. You already know. Already know. So we are going to get. Mm, you said they were straight runs. I don't really want boys. I only want girls.
My only pullets are those low bars.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get the well bars. But I want a couple of these. I want a couple of these. I don't. The blue Australarp, man, I don't know. I don't know how to tell. Are these some? That's a Rhode Island red, huh? Yeah. If you don't want tiny eggs, don't get a bantam because they don't get that big. And if you, hey Fifi, how are you? I'm about to get some more ducklings and some more chicks. You already know what time it is. Now the well bar, how much are those? $5.99? Or are they $4.99? Do you know how much the well bar are?
They're $4.99.
$4.99. Beautiful. Y'all see that? Let's get.
I only have 3 left.
You only have 3 left. Well, we're taking those 3 definitely. A way of identifying. That's what I don't know.
I only have 2.
Oh no, just
One of them
2?
was a
You have a turkey?
turkey.
Or a turkin? But we don't know if the turkin is a boy or a girl.
We got more? You said we got more? Yeah.
I'm gonna have to take the turkins.
The turkeys too?
Yeah. Hopefully a lot of them are girls.
Look at them. How many turkeys?
How many do you have? Oh, honey, we can 15.
15?
Yeah.
Is that off secure on that thing?
So even okay, I'm sorry. The turkeys are to a certain after a certain age they'll lay eggs, but they won't be fertile. You need a rooster to make them fertile.
Oh, oh, okay. So they will lay eggs.
Yes. Oh yes.
Oh, I thought they had to have a rooster.
No.
So do they, all those chickens in here, are they mostly brown eggs? Right?
Yes.
Yes. You know
They are
what?
so cute.
I think I'm gonna chance it and get a couple of the blue oyster lords.
We should have them done around 23.
Huh?
Oh no, they're.
Oh, you're on the phone. Okay. So yeah. The chances are I might get a lot of boys, but if I do, truthfully, that would not be a problem because I can take those males and I
Put the
can,
rest of them in another box.
yeah,
Only hold 12.
like always.
Yeah.
Thank you. So this is 10?
So it's 10 of the turkins and
Uh-huh.
then 2 of the.
So this is
pullets.
12. Okay.
Yeah. And then I gotta get the other 5.
Yeah. And then we got to get the ducks. So we have our incubator. I haven't even shown you guys. I got about that. I can turn it back to me for now. Okay, so I got my incubator. So now, if I do have a lot of boys, all I can do is take them and put them with a lot of the females that I have because I wound up getting Hi, Deborah. Girl, I know. I know. Even if they are males, right? Because I have 40. Yeah, I'm good. I got 40 hens coming from Hoover. So by the time they grow up, I would have already been reproducing because I'm going to be getting a rooster soon. So everything will be okay. Hey, Urban Garden Chronicles. How are you? Okay. You should put the blue oyster orbs in here. I'm going to get 5. Y'all already know. Chicken math is crazy. And now I can get my ducky poos. Yeah. We'll get, I think we'll get 4 or 5. Because I already have some at home. Hi, can we move out of your way? Absolutely. So, okay. I want to get, we'll get four ducks. Yeah, but, okay, let's see. I definitely want the black one. Uh-oh, can y'all see? Let me see. Okay. Yeah, I definitely want the black one, and then you can give me 3 more.
3 more.
Yeah, but I want the black one definitely. You're so cute, the striped one. You're mixed.
You want bigger ones or smaller ones?
Big ones. Oh, I remember that noise. Well, you see the one over there with the brown head?
Over here?
Uh-huh. It had like a brown, yeah, right there. They are so funny. All right. Yes. Okay. Well, I can't get past this yet. Thank you.
No problem.
All right, y'all. Well, we got, what, this is 22, huh?
What was it?
22 birds? Yeah. 22 chickens and 4 ducks. 22 chickens and 4 ducks. Okay. And then we have 40 coming from Tractor Supply. And we got 20 turkeys coming in May. Not bad. If I get my rooster soon, then we could go ahead and start incubating. I'm going to give him about maybe 6 or 7 hens to breed with. And see what it does. Y'all know what's funny? I'm not even thinking about the seeds. I'm looking at the seeds right now. You know what? I'm lying. Let me show y'all. I thought I switched it to. Okay. Let's see. I basically have everything. I don't see anything that pops out like, hey, here goes something new. Here goes something different. Now, these trees, I'm scared to buy these trees before because because I bought them and they did not, they didn't grow. Oh, they have elephant ears. I might get that. I might come back and get that. Okay, now, whether to get a little better before I put them in the ground. But I think I'm gonna order some bags. And then, let's see. Hi. The grapes. Oh wait, they have kiwi. Okay, but see, nothing is growing, and that's my problem. You don't see any leaves to kind of ensure that everything is okay. They have the Walla Walla onion. I just have to remind myself I have some already. All right, let's purchase these babies. Hello. Hi.
Did you find everything okay today?
Yes, I have been calling and harassing y'all.
And we finally got them in.
Yes, because see, I get different information.
What do you mean, 2 pull-ups?
One person's like, oh, we get 2 shipments a week. We're going to be getting 2 shipments a week. Oh, we're going to be getting them on Tuesdays and
20
Thursdays.
straight runs.
And then Tuesday came. No, probably because we were snowed in.
Oh, yeah, it was, absolutely. And then 4 ducks. Thank you. And then 4 ducks.
1 second, you guys.
Yeah, but as soon as it starts to warm up, we should be getting them.
Yep.
Alrighty. And your total's gonna be $121.74.
$121.74 for all these birds. Look at God. Now, if I would have went to the other place for $6 a pop, the most expensive one I paid for here was what? $4.99.
$4.99, I think. Yeah.
That was the most expensive bird, was $4.99. Put all my little ducklings in here.
Okay, I'm gonna staplers in here.
Oh,
This is
thank
just
you.
it's your receipt, and it's just kind of like a rental to take care of
Oh.
your basic information.
Yes. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Their new home is already ready.
Awesome.
When is the next day that the vet comes? When is walk-in?
Thursday, March, April, May 7th, 2023, from 1:30 to 3. Did you want to take a picture of this? You have it?
Oh, no. We have March 12th.
What day is it today? Isn't it? Oh,
Today's second.
is it only?
Today's March 2nd. Okay, great. Thank you. You too. All right. So, we have 22 new chicks and 4 new ducks. And if I can, talk it over with my husband, I might be able to come and get some more ducks. I don't know. You know what? I'll just carry the cart. I didn't want to, but I will. So, we got our ducks. We got new chicks. We have new turkeys coming. And that's the heritage breed. So, this is what I was concerned about. I had a misunderstanding about the turkeys because so let me go back. There's a certain type of turkey that is like considered a commercial turkey, and it is predominantly, let me close my door and lock up and watch it close. so that nobody can jump in because stranger danger is real. But anyway, I was under the impression that the white turkeys that get to like 35 and 40 pounds and everything didn't hatch eggs on their own. But I found out that that is inaccurate. So you get the white commercial turkeys, they will hatch eggs, but they can't get fertilized. And so, one second. For me, that's kind of a problem because I want to, grow my own. But if you just want turkey eggs, you can get them. Me personally, I want to buy what I can buy, then I can, raise them and reproduce. That is my goal. Uh-oh. Come on. What's the problem? Wait 1 second. Yeah, no, that's done. Oh, there we go. Okay. There we go. So yeah, what I'm trying to do now is, like, we already have some ducks. Well, 2 ducks. We have a boy and a girl. The boy was the only one that we had from the original time when we first got ducks, and we had 14 ducks, and then when the massacre came and killed everything, we only had 1 duck left, and he was so lonely hanging out with like 8 chicks. And so I went and got him a mate. I went and got him a companion, and they were around the same size, so around the same age. And I don't think that she's producing. I thought that the egg that I saw that was really big, I thought that it was one of the eggs from, I thought the duck had started, having eggs, releasing eggs. But then I thought about it. How could one duck, unless this duck is like super fertile, how's she giving me like 5 eggs in one day? So I said, okay, apparently this is just like an extra large egg from one of the chickens a few of the chickens that we have out there, because my son collects the eggs every day. And so right now we're averaging 13, so over a dozen. But we know that it's going to be changing really soon because more of the hens are like right at egg laying age. So we're doing good. We're still selling our eggs. Things are looking really good for us. So, God is still on the throne. And now that it's not supposed to snow anymore, because, I wanted to tell you guys, we didn't get the pigs because we wanted to wait until this whole blizzard was over, because I was like, this is going to be our first time ever having pigs. We don't really know what we're doing. So to get them in the middle of a blizzard, not the smartest thing. And I kind of sort of want to use my wisdom. So I said, yeah, I will hold off. But they're already pretty much paid for. So it's just a matter of going and picking them out. Hi, Cheryl. How are you? Oh, Erica is in the house. Hey, Erica Taylor. I have been missing you, Erica, because I hadn't been seeing you on anything. And then I saw you the other day. I think I was on Leads. And then I was like, there she goes. I hadn't seen you on Facebook or anything. And Erica, we're supposed to be getting you started with your channel. Come on. We got to get it going. But so right now, in the small coop, we have four different generations, four different generations. We have like the almost 3 month olds. We have the like 4 month olds. We have some like we have some grown ones, and I really want to. We're gonna be cleaning the coops out again, and then I'm gonna try and put a little area in there, make like one little nesting box because what it is when the massacre happened, we had um what was it, 14, I think we had 14 chicks that were in the house, so they were unscathed. But in September, I was watching the old Swedes Rich's channel, and he had got some cinnamon queens, and they look so pretty. They look like Rhode Island Reds, and they look like the Isa Browns. And I was like, those are so cute. So I ordered 10 because when he showed them to me, I was like, okay, I want to get those. So I ordered them. Well, when I got them and it got time for them to go into the shed, they were the only ones in the shed. So they don't want to leave. We keep trying to get them and move them on to the big girls hangout, but they won't go. They refuse to go. So they are kind of like very territorial, I see, over their little area. So yeah, they're in there, and I'm like, if we got them in September, it's kind of like right around the time for them to start laying eggs. So I really don't want them in there with the little chicks because the little chicks might, step on their eggs or something. I don't know. But I'm like, come on, you guys need to leave the broodery and come on over to the big girls lounge, Come on to the honey pot. So I have to figure out what to do to get them out of there, outside of taking our net and just putting them over there with the big girls, which I might have to just do because it's time for them to go. We have some up under them that are almost ready to go into the big house. So that's what we're gonna call it, the big house. The big house, the little house, yeah. So we're gonna have to figure that part out. But once we get them out, then we can, get things ready. Hi, G Mama. So we just went to Tractor Supply, G Mama. We just went to Tractor Supply, and I just got 22 chicks and 4 ducklings. So I'm ecstatic. I'm so happy because right now with this, okay, I have 12 Rhode Island Reds that I just got the other day, but last week from the feed store out here by my house. I got 12 of those. So that was it. See, this is what I'm talking about. Look, 12 for $6. I paid $72 for 12. I just got 22 chicks and what was it? 4 ducks for what did I pay? $121. This is what I'm saying. It made more sense for me to wait to get to Tractor Supply, but I allowed the panic of not being able to get anything from Tractor Supply to kind of force me into, well, just go ahead and get what you can get, because what if you can't get anything else? And the honest to God truth is that's really real, because it's a hit and miss. Like when I called Hoover Hatchery, for those of you who don't know, Tractor Supply gets all of their chicks and ducks from Hoover Hatchery. So when I was trying to go online and couldn't get anything because everything was sold out on Tractor Supply, I called Hoover Hatchery and I was like trying to, just make the order. So this is the thing. When you call them, sometimes it might be different in their system than what's on the system that you see on the computer. Because on the computer, this is what happened. I was trying to get the the turkeys, but when you get them through Hoover, you have to order them in increments of 10, and they say you can only get like 20 per order. So I was trying to get 10, but that the hatch date for May the 8th, it only had 8 left. So I put it in to try to buy it, but then it was like, oh, well, you can't complete this order because you don't have the right numeration. So I was like, well, what do I do if you only have 8? I can't get 10. So then I called, and the lady was like, oh, no, wait a minute. Here you go, right here. You want to get 10? I was like, yeah. She was like, May 1st. I was like, wait, May 1st? That's quicker than the May 8th. So I can get them sooner. She was like, yeah. So then that's when I started asking her about the heritage birds. And she was explaining to me that, all of the heritage birds will produce, and they all can, be fertilized and everything. And so it's a straight run. So you're always going to get a straight run when you order the turkeys. So when you order them through Tractor Supply, if you wanted to order them through the company itself, then it's going to be a little harder because then you have to find out when they're going to have a lot of females. And from what showed up on my side, not their side, but on my side, they're not really going to have a lot of dates that have a lot of females. The same for like McMurray Hatchery. They are booked up. People are not playing. People are like, we're going back to the old ways. We're going to have our own food. They're going to, everybody is really listening now. We have to grow our own, eat our own. It's just, it's more economical and it's healthier. It's healthier. So we are finally going back to the old ways. Like when my grandma was born in 1921, and she was born in Detroit, so they didn't have a whole lot of the farm life, but her aunt lived in, my grandma was born in Detroit, so her aunt was born in Ypsilanti. Well, I'm not gonna say she was born there, but she had a farm close to Ypsilanti. My auntie Michelle said it wasn't Ypsilanti, but it's close to over there. And so she had a farm. And so I'm assuming that they probably got a lot of their food from my great aunt because she had the farm. But now, 100 years later, from when my grandma was born, 102 years later, now it's my turn. So I get to help my family. I get to be the one that my family can come to when they're in need. And that makes me feel good. That makes me feel like I am about my Father's business, because it's not just strictly for my family, but for whoever I can help. And that's what the goal is, right? To be self-sufficient, independent, and be able to help others. So with doing that, they might know how to build they might know how to build you like a coop or something, and you give them food and they come and build for you. I mean, that's a fair exchange. And truth be told, when you have these chickens, you're going to feed them regardless. They're going to produce eggs every day. So it's not like it's costing you so much, because whether you eat those eggs or you sell them or switch them, I mean, not switch them, but barter or whatever, the eggs are being eaten. And I'm not going to say that they're free, because we do, you've paid for them, you give them the heat, you give them shelter, you give them food, you give them water. So it does cost you. But if you are making your own feed, or if you're like me, you make your own feed most of the time, you free range, you let them out every day, they're eating all the bugs and eating all of the trees and, the weeds, all of that stuff. You don't have to give them a lot of the feed, because they are out there feeding themselves all day. So that helps a lot, you know? So it doesn't seem as expensive, but it's all about doing what you can do to be a part of a functioning ecosystem in where you live. Now, if you are by yourself and you don't really have anyone, then get you 2 chicks, 3 or 4 chicks, because at the end of the day, they will not all produce the same unless they're all the same breed. But even in that, some chicks don't produce that much. So it's kind of like this. Your ISO Browns, they produce between 300 to 320 roughly eggs a year. And they'll do that for, they say, up to 5 to 7 years. Some people are like, if you feed them properly and don't just give them feed and you give them a high protein diet, they will produce longer. I don't know. Haven't made it that far yet. But they are predominantly egg layers. They're not meant for meat. Your Rhode Island Red is for both. It's a dual. It is a great meat source, they say. I haven't tried it yet, so I don't know. But it's a great meat source. But they're gonna give you like 250 to like 300, maybe a little bit more eggs. So you're still gonna be getting a lot of eggs. But in the event that, say, you had a lot of roosters from the Rhode Island Reds, they're going to be bigger than the hens, and they are meat. So if you are hatching, like if you raise your own and incubate them or whatever, and you get your Rhode Island Reds and you get the males, don't look at them as like, oh man, all these boys. Hey, that's a meat source. At the end of the day, if you don't want to use them to, fertilize eggs, because that's not what you're into, then just go ahead and eat them. No harm, no foul, right? But we just gotta really go after making sure that everything is good, that we're doing things to protect ourselves and to preserve ourselves and to preserve our families, and we need to, and you know what, I'm going to tell you this. I was so angry when the whole thing happened in 2020 and we got shut down and everything. But in true hindsight, I'm grateful for a lot, because it has taught me a lot of skills that I did not possess. I always wanted to, but had not put the effort in to learning how to. And so now, I was canning, but not on a grand scale, but I was canning. I had my canners and everything. I already knew how to sew a little bit. I still am not good at crocheting, but I mean, I have been gardening, but not on a big scale. Y'all know I lived in that apartment, but I was doing what I could do. Itty bitty tiny little front yard to 1.6 acres of land, it's a grander scale. It's not the grandest, but it's grander, and I'm cool with that. But yeah, I'm excited for this journey that I'm on. And I want you guys to be excited for the journeys that you guys are on. Everybody's journey is going to be different because we are all unique. But just be in the moment, carpe diem, because it's awesome. It's awesome just where we are. So I'm going to let you guys go. I just wanted to have it. You know what? We're almost at the 60 minutes, and I really need to get my watch hours in because this month will be my 2-year anniversary of having my channel, and I thought that I was hoping to be monetized by then, but I have the subs, but I don't have the watch hours. So I got to really work on that. So I have to come up with the formula, and the formula is predominantly do more lives, which is fine, but I'm still going to be doing my morning inspirations and everything. And yeah, I am looking forward to going and picking up my chicks. I mean, not my chicks, my piglets, because I'm going to go to the farm and pick out the ones that I want. And then they will bring those lovelies to me. I'm getting one boar, which is one male, and two females. And I'm trying to remember what the name for the female is. Can't remember. Oh, good night, Grace. I'm sorry. I missed it. Oh, yeah. G Mama, chicken math is a real thing. Let me tell you. Because when you start off, well, first of all, you have to figure out your family to chick ratio. You figure if everybody in your household is going to eat 2 eggs a day. For us, we're a family of 9, but Miss Darlene doesn't want to eat the eggs. She is still on that grocery store stuff. So it's okay. She's gonna come on over. She sees them. She thinks it's cool and everything, but she's just scared because I don't know. But my mom was like that too. My mom was the type of person that if you like we used to live in Georgia. We used to live in Georgia, and we were on our way to church one day. And it was this family that had this farm. And so I was so amazed of the farm. So I pull over and I'm like, excuse me, can I let my children come and see your animals? And so they're like, sure. So I let me and my kids, my mom, we get out and we go and we're looking at the animals. And so my mom sees chickens, and my mom sees turkeys, and my mom sees cows. So for about 3 or 4 months, guess what my mother couldn't eat? She couldn't eat a chicken. She couldn't eat a cow. She couldn't eat a turkey because she had seen them live. So her mind was messing with her. She couldn't do it. It took her a minute. And I was just like, Mommy, but that's its natural habitat. Like, that's how it's supposed to be. And she was like, I know, but I just can't do it. And I'm like, what is wrong with you? Like, you want the processed, no good for you dead junk when you can have this healthy, good stuff for you. I understand it, but that's just how I am. Like, okay, whatever. Do you, boo? That's my mama. And so Miss Darlene is my mama's little sister. Um, play little sister, And she acts so much like my mom. It's like my mom is still with us. It's so funny because they act a lot alike. But and so Darlene, if you're watching, yes, I am talking about you. So it's like we have now so we'll say 8 people in a home. So you figure if that's 8 eggs, 8 people, most people don't eat 1 egg a day. If you eat breakfast, you're going to eat 2 eggs. So then that's 16 eggs a day that you have to take into consideration. Now, if your family only eats eggs twice a week, then you could, get away with like, 5 birds or whatever. But for us, we need like 16 just for us to get 2 eggs a day. Now, we don't eat 2 eggs a day. Everybody doesn't eat that many eggs. That's like a lot of cholesterol. Well, our eggs shouldn't be that high in cholesterol because the feed that I give them, they eat a lot of vegetables. But even in that, there is some cholesterol. So, you still got to be mindful of that. If you make a lot of salads and you put your eggs in salads, it's just stuff like that you got to take into consideration. So right now, our hens are not producing enough if we were to eat 2 eggs a day, if everybody ate 2 eggs a day. Now, me being the way that I am, when I scramble my eggs, I put I use either half and half sometimes, or I'll use I'm moving away from almond milk, and I haven't tried coconut milk. Normally I would put like a milk in there just because I like them to be white and fluffy. But I'm going to be honest with you. Now with our own eggs, that yolk is so rich and orange like. I'm so in awe at how they look. I don't even really need that. But my mom used to always put milk in there to stretch it because, we had a big family. Even though it was just she and I, but I was just with my aunts and uncles and everything. And so it's like, hi Brenda. Hi Brenda. So it's like you know, just learning as we go. So chicken math is interesting because you have to take into consideration, is this bird going to feed me in more than one way? Like, or do I want it to feed me in more than one way? Because if you are only strictly looking for eggs, then I would tell you like your Isa Browns are by far, to me, in my opinion, the best breed because they're going to give you the most eggs in a year. If you want brown eggs, if you want white eggs, then you go for the leghorns. The white leghorns, I think the black leghorns give you brown eggs. I'm not sure, but I know the white leghorns will give you white eggs. There are a few other chicks that will give you white eggs. I can't really think. Is it the white giant, Jersey giant? I think they give white eggs too. But you can figure that part out. But what you want to look at is stuff like this. In the climate that I'm in, which birds are going to be most successful? Some birds, they can't do cold really good. Some birds can do heat really good. Some birds can do both with no problem. I try to get the birds that will do well under both situations because it gets like, we had all the snow. It was like 20 and went down to like 16 degrees. So it gets really cold, but it can be 115 in the summertime. So I have to make sure that I'm getting birds that can handle both temperatures. So that's one thing that you have to think about. The other thing you have to think about is, hi, Dorsha. Hi. Oh, I'm gonna see you in a few days. I'm so excited. We're gonna have some fun. I'm coming early and I'm leaving late. Yes, we are so looking forward to that. But you have to figure out what type of birds you want. If you are the type of person that doesn't want to have the chicks necessarily as a pet, and you don't want to snuggle up with them and pick them up and hug them and stuff like that, then you have to figure out which kind of breeds will be good for that. Like buff Orpingtons, you can pick them up, you can hug them and love on them. And hey, Odom's in the house. I didn't see that. Hey, Odom, what's up, bro? Oh, there you go. Hey, bro. So, you have to figure that type of thing out. Roosters, a lot of places, they don't want you to have a rooster. They don't mind you having a few chicks, but the roosters, because they make a lot of noise. And that's understandable. But roosters pretty much are making noise because they run the chicks, they run the hens. So they're telling them what to do. They're telling them look out for predators. They're alerting you that there are predators and everything. So, and they're really loud, but they are very beneficial with the loudness because it lets you know if something's going on. Unfortunately, I did not hear Hubert when the dog got into our yard. So I didn't, they're too far away. They were too far away. So, hey, what can I say? Because that dog killed Hubert close to, hi, Maria. That dog killed it killed Hubert close to their coop, so I wouldn't have heard him as far away from our house. But you live and you learn. But you have to take into consideration, like, okay, if you live in now HOA is kind of different because they make the rules and you got to follow them. You would have to band together probably with other people that live where you live and have them come in and you guys put a petition in and try to get it to where you guys could all get chicks. If your neighbors wanted them, I don't know how that works, but in regular cities, you can have, some cities, they allow you to have chicks, like in California, in LA, you could have, I think it was like 4 chicks and 1 rooster. And where we live, if you guys watch my previous videos, you'll see we had chicks, we had roosters and everything. They weren't ours, they were the neighborhoods. They just ran through the neighborhood and we fed them and played with them and everything. We don't know whose they were. I kind of think I knew whose they were, but we're not so sure. No, we have not got our fence up and running. That will be done within the next week, though. That's the thing. So I got duped, y'all. I'ma just tell it. I was on Facebook Marketplace and I saw where they were selling like these little chicken coops that had the little run to it, because I was like, I wanted to, because I got the incubator. So I wanted to get like 1 rooster and put it with a few hens and it would be feasted. We have not seen a raccoon. Nobody, my neighbors said that we don't have raccoons out here. I don't know if it's too desert for them or what. I don't know. And I'm grateful for it because I don't want to eat it, but it'd be somebody's dinner. I'm so serious. Anything comes in my yard, it's going to be somebody's dinner. Now, it might not be my dinner because I've never eaten raccoon or possum or turtle or armadillo. I haven't even eaten lamb. Not yet. I want to try lamb, though. No, I think Earl and I, for one Valentine's Day, went to this restaurant at the at the pier in Long Beach. I think he got lamb chops, and I think I tasted it, and I think I liked it. But other than that, I don't think I've ever had lamb. But I want to. I know you love lamb, Caribbeans and everything like that. Y'all, all that good stuff. Goats. I want to have goats really soon, but I'm trying to slow my roll because I don't want to just throw everything on my poor husband. Um, you know what? I've never seen a squirrel here. I've never seen a squirrel here. What I see here, ravens. Never seen a snake. We got these big holes in the ground, so I'm sure we had like gopher holes or something like that. So I'm pretty sure we have gophers. But other than that, no. But you know what? I'm going to let you guys go because I got to get down the hill. So I might be doing another live because there are some other things that I do want to talk about. Yeah, there's some other things that I do want to talk about, but I'm going to let y'all go. I need to run inside this Dollar General and head to the house and head to LA. So with that being said, thanks for tuning in to Callie's Homesteading with Pooh Bear. We got our chicks. We got our chicks. Hey, we got our chicks. I'm so happy. Chicks, and more chicks. We got 12 at home. I'm talking about chicks. The 12 at home, 22 right here, 40 on the way, and more to come. So we're doing it. Bye, you guys. Thanks for tuning in to Callie's Homesteading with Pooh Bear. I'm your girl, Pooh Bear. Click like, subscribe, share, hit the bell. Remember, God loves you. You better love you because I love you. Okay, bye-bye, y'all. See y'all soon.